Travis County commissioners were briefed today on local efforts to provide housing, food, and clothing and other items to children who are crossing the border.
One of those groups is St. James Episcopal Church. We showed you on KXAN News at 6 how their members are heading down to McAllen this weekend, and they are taking donations they've collected. It is scenes like this that have Austin Interfaith saying Travis County has the funds, services, and space to aid in this humanitarian crisis. KXAN's Amanda Brandeis has that story all new at 10.
For Ophelia Zapata, the future of migrant children hits close to home.
When you see on TV how the children are mistreated by officers, these are babies.
She sees the face of her own grandchild when she looks at them.
Children who really have no guidance, no understanding of what's happening to them. That's my question is, well, haven't we done anything?
Austin Interfaith wants to bring a large number of children to Central Texas. They say this shouldn't be political.
We need to put that aside and say these are babies, these are human beings.
Behind me is the Austin Convention Center. It's one of the places they hope will help shelter the unaccompanied minors. It was also used to help the evacuees of Hurricane Katrina.
Austin helped thousands after the disaster.
We provided services, some shelter, some food.
Judge Bisco says legally the county cannot go and bring children here, but if they get here another way, funding is available to expand services to help.
If they end up here as Travis County residents, we would assist.
So while the county is not actively preparing for their arrival, they are planning just in case. Amanda Brandeis, KXAN News.
And other places that could help shelter the children include the Long Center and the Travis County Expo Center. Judge Bisco says some people have reached out to him expressing that we should not spend local taxpayer dollars on out-of-country children. Another mixed faith group toured that converted warehouse we've been telling you about in McAllen, the one housing the overflow of illegal immigrants. Some had seen the Border Patrol Center detention facility weeks ago and noted the change with this new location.
Here they have more space, and it's a much more humane way to kind of like receive them as they go through the government processing, which is part of the reality.
That group also toured a Health and Human Services facility providing temporary shelter at Lackland Air Force Base in San Antonio.
Another Texas county wants the federal government to know Central American immigrants are not welcome there. Brazoria County commissioners in the Houston area unanimously passed a resolution today. They say this will help protect the health, safety, and security of people who live in Brazoria County. We told you how the Marble Falls City Council passed a similar measure last week. The mayor there citing similar concerns about costs and public health. So far, there is no plan from government officials to house any overflow immigrants in Marble Falls. And by the way, something many have wondered about these types of ordinances, will they actually accomplish their goal? The short answer is probably not. As attorneys point out, federal law trumps all other laws. In fact, this year, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled the Dallas suburb of Farmers Branch could not have an ordinance blocking undocumented workers from jobs and housing, saying that was a federal matter.